Welcome back to Spitballin Cards. In today's video, we're having another baseball card draft. This week, we're going to be focusing on Juan Soto. So we have the entire cast here. My name is Scott. We have Phil, Ty, Chris, and Jeff. Good to have you all here. This last week, we did an Ohtani card draft, and it was a lot of fun. So please, if you want to check that out after this video, go check it out and leave a vote in the comments of who you think won. It probably wasn't me, but please just go give me some pity votes, and that'd be appreciated. Great. So before we start this whole thing, I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go over the rules. So that way you can actually understand what's happening in this video. So we're going to have more structure. Producer Lance is here and he's going to be showing cards as we go as well. So here is my screen right now. And if you're listening on Spotify, I will explain it to you. But the very first thing is, let's talk about the categories. The first category is a rookie base card. That may seem counterintuitive, but this is going to be including, like if you pick a rookie base of Heritage, you get the gold out of 5 and the black out of 60 something included within that card, right? So that's what you get for rookie base card. Rookie autograph, this can be a base autograph or an insert autograph, pretty straightforward. If it has the rookie logo, then you're good. Image variation, this can be rookie or non-rookie. Unlike Shohei Ohtani from this last week, Juan Soto has only 2 rookie image variations. So you're probably going to see those 2 here, but there has to be more. So that's what we're including for that section. Then Topps Update Paper Parallel. So to get more diversity, we're going to be including the 2018 Topps flagship set, and we all can pick our own parallel. I know that Chris is going to pick the vintage stocks. That's his favorite. It's a really great parallel, right, Chris?
Oh, beautiful parallel.
The best parallel. But that's what I'll pick there. And then the last category is any non-rookie $250 and under. This does not have image variations because that's counterintuitive to the actual image variation section, and no parallels as well. Great. So I'm going to keep going, but does anybody want to add anything? It's been like a minute of me speaking. Or should I keep going with the rules?
Yeah, keep going.
Right. Not eligible. So we're talking about some cards that aren't eligible. Panini cards, except for in the non-rookie category, they're not eligible. Online sets, Topps Mini, Topps Now, Brooklyn Collection, Topps 3D, not eligible. Prospect cards, including the 2017 Bowman Chrome First autograph, not eligible, because whoever picks that card wins this whole thing. Draft rules, it's going to be a snake draft. We can pick in any category in any order. So I can start with image variation, and then Chris can go with paper parallel and so forth. And then the final and most important rule is after you watch this draft, let us know in the comments who you think is the winner. So that way you can vote and have your voice heard. All right. And also it's 2016 Bowman Chrome First. Sorry about that. 2017 is Ronald Acuna Jr. and others, but 2016 is Juan Soto. But you also can't do 2017 Bowman cards either. All right, so next up, we have the random right here. So here is the random. We have me, Chris, Phil, Ty, and Jeffrey. Are any of these your legal names or no?
Yeah.
I just made them, the traditional name, like Philip. All right, here we go.
Tyson.
Tyson, is that your legal name, Ty?
Tyson.
Okay,
No.
randomize one time.
Mike.
I mean,
It's back-to-back weeks.
Can
It's back-to-back weeks.
Can I redo it? Last time I was first, and this time I'm first.
No,
what do you guys?
It's random.
You're
All right.
first.
Rules.
Here we go.
You're
It's
first.
me again. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about having the first pick of this draft. So there's quite a few cards we can select.
I'm not completely convinced you didn't just close a tab and this tab was already open, but it's fine. Whatever. Here we go. Let's start it up. I mean, I do feel like, if I may add pressure to you, I do feel much like the Shohei Ohtani draft. There is a very clear-cut first choice that you should be making.
Okay, so with the first pick of the 2024 Juan Soto draft, I am taking the 2018 Gatorade Bath Image Variation rookie card. That is the card I'm selecting, and that's what I'm going to be picking for this one. There was 2 cards I thought were like the clear winners. But this, in my opinion, is Juan Soto's very best rookie card, at least image variation, right? His very best image variation. Jeff, Chris, how many of these exist? I know you probably know that number. Is it like 150 to 250? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think the rumored number is 300.
300. So I know that sounds like a lot, but in theory, it's not. Very desired cards. That is my #1 pick in this draft. Last time I did not pick a good card, my first pick. Do you think that's an okay pick? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, I think you chose the card that I thought was like the runaway.
That is the
Great
no-brainer.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Good
Guys.
pick.
All right. So who's up the next? Who do we have? What was the
I'm
draft
up
order?
the next.
We have Ty. All right, Ty. Good luck.
All right.
Go Tyson.
Tyson's up. Yeah, so I was hoping for a later pick, if I'm being honest. I liked having 4 last time. Okay. I'm going to go with the Topps Update Parallel.
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
And I am going to go with the Independence Day Parallel from 2018, coming in hot at producer Lance. 2018 Topps Update Independence Day.
I think that's a great pick, Ty. That was the other one I was debating. The literal exact card.
It's just so good that year. First year, Independence Day, looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Hard to beat. I mean, obviously you can go with the rookie debut as well. Which, I mean, you can show that the rookie debut looks fantastic too. I guess for all intents and purposes, this is kind of both of them, right? So maybe if Lance wants to show this one too, just for the audience, the rookie debut, because it really does. I think that one looks really nice too, even as a landscape card.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of red, white, and blue on these cards.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Acuna, Ohtani, and Soto all have a lot of red, white, and blue, which makes these cards even better, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
I mean, there's some other good choices in this category, but that one to me really stands out as one that I'm really fond of.
So here's a question about the Independence Day Parallel. Would you pay how much of a premium for the numbered 17 out of 76 of that set? Would you pay 1.2 times, 1.5 times? Like, where are you at with it?
I would pay no premium. I don't care about the numbering.
The 1776 wouldn't do anything for you?
I like numbering.
1.2 for me.
All right.
1.2.
Thinking too.
I think I'd go a little higher than that personally. I like when numbering is significant. I'm not too crazy about it, but I think I'd go like maybe 1.35. I'd probably go higher.
The two cards that are collectible, obviously the jersey number 22, but then the 17 is also pretty awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
Ty, good pick. That's a good pick. So next up,
All right.
who do we got? We got Jeff.
Next up is
Jeffrey.
Yeah, and I'm staying right there in 2018 with the update, and I'm going with the black parallel, which is slightly more rare. It's numbered to 67 instead of 76, and it is a beautiful card. It's my favorite edition of the of the Topps black parallels is the 2018, and so there you can see it on the screen. They really infused the whole image behind Soto with black. And incorporated the design elements on the side. So yeah, that's my pick for my flagship parallel.
Awesome. Great choice.
And they're hard to grade because there is so much black. Those corners and edges get a little rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some very generous BGS 9.5s. I don't know how I don't think there's what is the PSA 10 total, like 5?
I'll find out.
Very low.
Yeah, it's such a cool card like that. The whole background being black.
So that's a question. Do you prefer the whole background or do you kind of like the borders, like with Mookie and Trout in 11 and 14 respectively?
I'll take this. I love this.
Yeah.
You like the whole thing flushed out?
It really sets it apart. Yeah.
Full bleed, full saturation kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking up the number of PSA 10s. I'm almost there.
That's a good pick, Jeff. I think that one was the second one on my list for
thanks, Ty.
update.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you picked before me because for me they're a toss-up. So I was happy to take whatever leftovers you provided because they're both awesome.
Same here, toss-up.
There's 6 PSA 10s, by the way. Independence Day has 4. So maybe that's the one. Okay. All right. So after that, who do we got next?
I think it's me.
We've got Chris.
Good job, Chris. Good luck.
I'm attempting. Hold on, you might have to pause. I'm using my wife's computer here, and I am struggling to copy and paste. Give me a sec. Come here. Come on. Okay. Anyone know how to do that on a Mac?
Command C, Command V. Highlight it.
Command. Okay. Gotcha. I was using Control. Okay. All right. So much like I'm just going to, last week with Ohtani, there's a set that I love. I'm just going to go ahead and continue the theme. Soto has a standalone best image. It's like universally agreed to be his best image. That's definitely the card I'm going to go with. So it is a non-rookie. So I'm going with the 2020 Stadium Club Chrome Soto Shuffle. Anytime a card has a nickname, I feel like it's immediately an iconic card. I set the base. Yeah, there are autos in here that are just spectacular. But for the purposes of our draft, here's the base card. It's from the World Series against Houston, which just makes it all the better. I can't tell what ballpark he's in here, so it's possible he's shuffling again, like right against Verlander before he took Verlander like second deck in Houston. I don't know. I like to imagine that's what's happening, but
well, that's cool.
But this is definitely
it's such an iconic image of him. And how old was he when that shot was taken? Maybe 19.
19.
Yeah, 19
yeah,
or 20.
just but just the way he takes a pitch and looks out at the pitcher, it's such a cool thing. It was very unusual. It's very him.
Yeah.
It's great to grab that image.
Yes. I have a quick question for the group before we go. So this image is great. This card's all about the image. So would you guys rather have an unnumbered auto with this image, or would you rather have like a red refractor at a 5 without an auto?
So I'm taking the auto because the refractors are kind of underwhelming.
Okay.
I've pulled an orange of this out of 25 for someone before.
Ooh.
And that was cool. And at the time, it wasn't like that exciting, right? It was a cool card, but it was worth like $100, not 500.
Yeah, it blew
I
up.
think the auto is an on card. It's not a sticker.
100% on card. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm probably taking that myself.
Cool.
That's a great point that Scott made about the underwhelming nature of Stadium Club Chrome parallels in some years, and that was kind of a rough one because it just changed the Stadium Club logo, right, Scott? On that,
yeah, that's all they did. Which, I mean, for gold minted they didn't, but does this have a gold minted?
The entire thing.
The gold minted and the X Fractors actually look amazing.
Right, but the gold minted's a separate set. There's no gold minted in this.
Oh, there's no. You're right, because that's from the that's from the regular tops.
Yeah.
Is there a gold minted Soto Shuffle though?
No.
There's not. That
stadium,
sucks.
The Stadium Club image is different.
Oh, it is. That stinks. Okay.
All right.
Well, great pick. I think that's a good choice. I think it also is the clear number one non-rookie, or at least up there.
I thought so.
All right, Phil, you're up. Let's see. Got the wraparound.
All right. So I am going with, for my first round pick.
Nice choice.
We are going with the image variation from 2020 Topps Chrome. So similar theme. Technically an image variation, short print pose from the 2019 World Series after Alex Bregman stood up in, what was it, Game 6 or something of the World Series after Bregman went deep. Soto did the same. Nationals went on and won that game. And by the way, that home run was off of
Verlander.
Yeah, that was the Verlander one, right? Yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm going with. And that was actually supposed to be my second round pick, but it's okay. And the first round pick, or my pick number 6, it doesn't really matter, is going to be, we've got the Topps Dynasty RPA from his rookie year, obviously, since it's RPA. The unique thing about Soto in Topps Dynasty is he only has, I believe, 3 different poses, where most players are going to have 6. And in future years, the standard is 6. So, for instance, Ohtani's got at least 6. Acuna's got at least 6. Tatis the following year has got at least 6. So that's why you might see much higher comps for Juan Soto than Ronald Acuna. All else equal with similar numbering. So I mean, if you really unpack the best on-card rookie autos from 2018, there's only a few choices because you can't count Topps Chrome Update, because that's a sticker, but I'm guessing that will get chosen at some point. And then, of course, Bowman Chrome Auto is not in play. So I'm going to Dynasty.
So this may be an unpopular opinion, but I wish Dynasty, instead of having 6 different images, I wish they were just numbered to 60 myself, because then it'd be like basketball with National Treasures, where there's a clear, definitive RPA. Baseball, they really kind of mess it up by having the multiple images, in my opinion, but maybe you guys like that. I'm not a huge fan.
I like the multiple images personally. And maybe it's because if you really were a serious collector of Soto, you can get one of each. you're not limited to like only a choice of one. You can get three different RPAs from the set, which I think is pretty sweet. I'm mad at you, Phil, for taking this. Really mad. If I had known you were going to take this, I would have taken it with my first pick, because this is what I wanted to wrap around to. I didn't expect anybody to take it this early, but I think it's a great pick.
I agree.
Thanks.
I think it's the best auto.
So yeah, you're looking at roughly, if you do the math, you've got the number to 10s, number to 5s, and then number to 1s. So you're looking at 16 times 3, right? Like 48, maybe a few more. I'm not sure if there's like other ones that would count. Yeah, probably around 48, right? Total Soto RPAs from Dynasty. So it's really low.
Great pick. Okay, so who's up next then, now that Phil had the wraparound?
All right,
Now
I'm
we're
gonna go back to me.
Back to Chris.
Good luck, Chris.
All right, so I'm going to follow with a different rookie auto, which hopefully I've entered correctly. It's got to be for me, and I think for a lot of us, the Soto autos, like Phil said, they've got to be on card for his rookie year. So I think this is, if you like Dynasty the best, that's fine. But I think Topps Heritage is his best on card rookie auto for Soto.
Great pick.
Damn it, is right.
You have to go with the blue ink because we're not doing parallels, but like his red ink is just absolutely spectacular. But yeah, I don't love the image exactly, but I love that it's on card. I kind of like the 69 design. I'm a big fan of this one.
I'm a huge fan of this card myself. I think it's a great choice. Okay, good pick. So does that mean Jeff's up?
Yes. So those were two picks I was very interested in.
Same
I have to
here.
say, I was going to
If you
pick
take my pick, Jeff, we're going to be at war.
Probably not. I'm going to go with my next pick. I'm going to go, and I sent it to Lance. Hopefully you can bring it up here. I'm going to go with his other rookie short print. It's hands on hips, him in the dugout, shows a little bit of personality. I like the colors. I like the design. And as someone mentioned earlier, he only has two variations or rookie short prints, and this is one of them. So that's what I'm going with for my pick.
That's a good pick, Jeff. This was the other card I was debating because, yeah, it's the only other rookie image variation. I like the picture. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I do too. He kind of actually looks young, unlike in some of these other images we have.
Yeah,
we might talk about.
Okay, well that's great. So that means Ty, you're up next. Sounds
All right.
like you didn't steal yours. So
Well, now I get to play that strategy game that some of you got to play last time, where I don't need to take my image variation this turn. I can wait for the wraparound since you've already taken yours, Scott.
Yep.
I'm going to go with, and hopefully Lance can grab this. I'm going to go with my rookie auto. I'm going to take his Bowman's Best of 2018 auto. Also on card, nice batting follow-through image. It is a pretty nice looking card, especially when you get into some of the parallels. I'm not the biggest fan of Bowman's Best as much as other people, but I do like it. I think it's a pretty good product. And overall, I like this one. I mean, I like the location, the placement of the auto. It's somehow busy, but not a complicated design aesthetic for the card. So as a consolation prize, after missing out on the other two, I guess I'll go with this one. But I feel sorely behind now.
I'm really happy that's the one you selected, because I am also taking a Bowman's Best autograph with my next pick.
I thought you might take the other one.
My Bowman's Best autograph, I think, is the better version personally, because I think it's a cool card. The insert's one of my favorites of all time. And on top of that, I did share it, Lance, if you want to pull it right there. It's the best performers. This one's also serial numbered to 99. There's a 90 out of, sorry, not 99, out of 100. There's out of 100, out of 50, out of 25. And I believe that's it outside of the Superfractor. So one of my favorite cards. I love the 2018 Bowman's Best Performer set. So I'm happy with this pick. I really do think outside of Dynasty and Heritage, it really drops off for him. So at least for rookie autos, I think the Top Scrum update is up there. Like I was debating that too, and I think that's a good card. But I do love this one. So that is my pick. And with the wraparound, let me drop you the card, Lance. I'm going to be taking
I will say that the atomics look really good on those, by the way. I'm sure you agree, Scott, but the atomics on the autos look really good.
Yeah, the atomics on the base auto look great too. I think they're out of 25. Like that set is really it's great set for Soto, and there's really great quality control on most of those cards too.
Yeah, and those cards generally have more value because he doesn't have many sets. Right? If you look at Acuna, his don't go for very much, but for Soto, it's one of his very best and most collected, comparably, which is really nice. So. Because Acuna has Sapphire, he has all that good stuff. Stadium Club, all of it. Okay, so the next pick, I am taking the best base card on the board, and I'm taking the Topps Chrome Update. So I'm picking this one. I feel like at this point, there are so many non-rookies that I don't have to worry about that anymore because I can just pick a ton of different options. And on top of that, 3 of the parallels are gone, or at least 2, the top 2 are gone. So I think they're all pretty even after that. So here is my next pick, the Topps Chrome Update Juan Soto rookie card. This does include all of the parallels. So, I could have a gold image here, but it is the card. So that's my next pick.
All right. Pretty straightforward, obvious choice, I'd say. That was the one
I like that one, Scott.
Ranked
one. Talking about quality control too, there was one point where the gem rate on that card was like 98%.
Yep.
So I mean, that's a pretty cool. Like I've never seen anything like it. Actually, I think I've submitted over 40 to PSA, and I haven't gotten anything lower than a 10.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. Seriously.
That's impressive.
I just opened a few boxes of these for a video I'll release on my other channel at one point, and we pulled 2 of them out of 2 mega boxes. So hopefully they get gems.
Yeah, this one will be a tough category for the rest of us.
Yeah, it's ugly, but the Topps Chrome is definitely the best one.
All righty.
All right. Wrap around back to me. I'm going to go with this one. So I was definitely looking at the same image variation that you were, Phil. And this one is a similar shot. So it's the bat toss from opening day. These are really hard to hit. Very, very high pack odds. You don't see these come up very often. In fact, there's only 2 that I can see that have sold in the last year or so. So they don't really come up too often. It's obviously a great photo. I wish his face was a little more dynamic. I mean, he's a little stone cold, which maybe is a good look, but it'd be nice if there were a little more expression on it. But as image variations go, I do really like this one.
So when this happened, right, Alex Bregman did it first, gave him the lead. He carried the bat to first base. Even his teammates were like, there's actually a really good shot of Altuve grimacing. He tried to hand it to the first base coach. The first base coach didn't expect it, and it fell. Then Juan Soto did it, and the first base coach was trying to grab it from Soto, and he dropped it before he could grab it, and it fell. It would have been so cooler if one of the first base coaches could have just grabbed the bat. So great pick. I don't know. I think this one is significantly more rare, right, than the Topps Chrome one.
This one's definitely more rare. Doesn't
I think it's only three PSA 10s, I think.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Well, bad card stock.
Phil's has parallels out of 5s and supers. So
yeah. Hey. I kind of like the first base coach is not catching his bat because it makes it seem so much more spontaneous. Like this is not scripted like the NFL boys, right? Don't most of you guys think it's scripted? Just kidding. Just kidding.
NFL is definitely scripted.
It's not rigged like the NBA, right, Ty, with the refs?
That's super rigged.
Okay, so who do we got next?
I think Jeff is up.
Back up to me. Okay. What I want to pick for my next one is my favorite Juan Soto image. And this one's not going to break the bank. I'll say that. But I love the picture. I believe in the picture that I brought up, it's a refractor, but you can get it in the base and you can get it for under $10.
Great
but
choice.
This is just my favorite picture of him. He's Juan Soto's standing with the stadium in the background. He kind of the stadium is a little bit out of focus. Oh, it's a 2019 Stadium Club, yes. And I love this picture and this idea. And when I think of baseball, this is kind of what I think of. So I would like to add this one.
It's a good pick.
I'm so glad you took that one, Jeff. I really like that one too. In fact, personally, I might like it a little bit more than this Soto Shuffle card. It's a really good image. Both of them are amazing, as well as a few others from Stadium Club. But I had that one on my list of options for the non-rookie cards, so that's a great choice.
Yeah, the refractors that year really shine. I've been trying to get a gold minted of that card for like over almost 3 years now with absolutely no luck, which is frustrating. But the refractor's great. That's a beautiful card.
2019 is one of my favorite Stadium Club designs. I like the font on the player name, and it just has a ton of really good photos in it.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Soto needs to maybe borrow Spencer Strider's leg workout for a couple of months. It looks like
he's got the baggy pants going.
He's got the baggy pants.
Yeah,
I've said this before.
He's got the junk in the trunk.
Look at the shuttle shuffle for that. But I've opened a few blaster boxes of this when it came out for $20. I pulled the Ohtani gold minted and sold it for $30. That was sad. So at the time, that was the going price. Felt like I did pretty good. Paid off a blaster, but now it's sad in hindsight.
Oh, yeah. That sounds like my Ohtani color blast story from last week.
It does. Isn't that sad? The biggest cards we've ever pulled, we didn't even know. We just sold them without thinking.
All right. Chris is up.
Oh, I am up. I just made like a last second. I'm trying to decide what to do here. I'm going with like some kind of weird position scarcity. I feel like I'm doing fantasy baseball here. But give me 1 second. So yeah, I'm going to take. It's hard at this point. Like there really isn't another base card that gets you excited. But when in doubt, I'm just going to take the update flagship base card for my rookie base. It's boring, but I don't want any of the other ones.
It's important. It's an important card.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll get it in the chat here. I'm sorry.
So while you're doing that, Juan Soto, the reason I love him is because he has so few cards compared to other players.
He really does. Yep.
He doesn't have a lot, and I just I don't know. There's so many like really bad images out there. Like the Topps Gallery image haunted me when I first saw it. I have a hard time getting that to mind.
Hey, no table talk. That's still out there.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean table talk, but yeah, I'll just this is boring, but Phil doesn't have a base card, and I didn't want him to take it.
It's not as bad as the Ohtani though.
Yeah, the Ohtani Freddy Krueger card.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, it's horrible.
All right, so Phil, you're up.
That was going to be one of my picks.
Yeah,
because I've got two, so I mean I'd have to take that base card as one of them. So
yeah,
instead I will save the very last pick of the draft for my rookies.
Why did I know the person who drew this was a better artist than I'll ever be, but why did they approve this card?
It's super textured.
His neck looks like a brachiosaur neck or something. That's awful.
It looks like he's just been a burn victim.
Yeah.
Or
so
he's 100.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, or he's been dead for like a year and a half. That is horrific.
This is the mummified Ohtani.
Yeah, please get that off the screen.
This might be the one of one Ohtani autograph you pull where you're just like, ooh. That's unfortunate.
It's got to be a sticker, right? Because there's no way they would ask a man to sign that image of themselves.
It's a sticker. There's a PSA 910. Let me share it real quick.
No, please. I don't want to look at it anymore.
I just shared it.
This is the Soto draft, not the Ohtani travesty draft.
Yeah, stop trying to buy Phil more time.
I'm helping you out, Phil.
This was actually tough for me. So I know Scott and some of the others here are probably big fans of Clear, especially Scott. So Topps update, flagship parallels, Independence Day, and black. What I would have gone with my first two clearly would have been those, even though they don't sell for as much as Clear in most cases. Clear is hobby only. So in the sea of never-ending additional manufactured scarcity type parallels that we're seeing every release with flagship, it seems, or every year. Some of these are retail only, but this card here is hobby only. Right, Scott? And not even in jumbos. Is that correct? Just in hobby boxes. Mm-hmm. And these generally sell for, from what I've noticed, at least like 2x the black parallels, maybe more. If you've got players like Soto who don't have a whole lot of rookie cards, what I'm noticing is even like the manufactured scarcity types, like the Father's Day, for instance, those tend to sell much higher than what you think for Soto versus like other guys in that checklist, just because he doesn't have like a whole lot of other stuff out there. And a lot of the collectors just buy those things and just, they're in collectors' hands. So going with the Clear with my pick or acetate or whatever you want to call it. I'm usually not a huge fan of the design, but that one looks okay.
So one thing, Phil, about the clears that I love, right? So for some players like Soto, like Mookie, like the players since 2014 who have the opportunity to have a clear, for the bigger rookies, they're very sought after, especially those that have a smaller rainbow checklist. Nowadays, I don't know if the clear will ever command the same premium. But back when they were younger, even in 2018, they are a really hard card to find, and they're really cool looking in person. And I do think that they have a lot of potential, right? There's other low-numbered parallels now that I don't think have the same potential as the clear, which I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of them.
All right. So my next pick is going to be 2019 Flawless patch. Look at that. 3 colors. You can get one of these for under $250, so it meets the criteria. Beautiful looking card. Can't see really much on his helmet or his jersey, but it looks like a red helmet, so he's a part of some red team. So it's a pajama card. I kind of like it. High quality. Patch means nothing, but that autograph probably also not on the card, or is it? Probably not. But I mean, it's a classic looking card. If I'm going to spend, I think this one went for like $180 in February. So I don't know. I had to pick something. It was between this and not to be guilty of table talk, but the 2019 Topps Chrome Sapphire. And because I'm not allowed to pick 2017 cards, I actually would have went with the 2017 Bowman Chrome. Not the draft, but the Bowman Chrome would have been a card I would have chosen. That has parallels. That seems to be pretty coveted.
Cool. Good
Nice
pick.
looking card. I like that.
All right, I'm up. Yes, we're kind of winding down here. I'm going to wait on my variation pick. I'm going to go with another Topps flagship parallel. Black, Indy, and Clear were definitely the 3 that I was most excited about. But if I have to pick a 4th, I'm going to go with the Memorial Day camo. It's got a really cool, I like the whole background is the camo design. It looks great. They're numbered at 25. Just makes it a little extra rare. It's a really cool looking card, as are all the parallels. Generally, camo is not a parallel I get too excited about, but these 2018s all look great.
That one does look cool. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, some years it's kind of underwhelming, but that one looks.
I believe this was the first year the camos were numbered to 25 too, right? Or was that in 2017? Because I know prior to that there were no camos. So this may be one of the best camos out there because it's the earliest. It might have been 2017 though. I'll double check.
But did not know that.
Nope, 2017 is out of 25, but still a cool card.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Okay, good pick. That leaves me with the last last flagship, and I know what I'm going to take.
All right,
Jeff, you're up.
is up.
All right. For my pick, I am going to go with another card brand I don't typically go for, but it is the Topps Triple Threads rookie auto from 2018, since it's one of his few remaining on-card options. As we talked about, he doesn't have a lot of on-card options, and between this and what was remaining, I really like this photo better, and I just can't justify taking the Topps Chrome with the sticker, Topps Chrome update with the sticker. So I would rather have this on-card and use the extra money I would have used to buy that to put towards, say, a parallel, an update, Chrome update parallel non-auto.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, totally agree.
Good choice. I looked at that one.
All righty. So who's up next?
All right. Looks like it is to me. So I'm going to choose my non-rookie. Grabbing the image now and throwing it into the chat. And this is one, in my opinion, that completely, like a certain other card, gets away with being unlicensed. And this is one of my favorite Panini inserts in existence. Super clean. This is from Diamond Kings. That's the wrong one. This is from Diamond Kings. It is the 2022 Diamond Kings blank slate insert. And these are incredibly popular in basketball. really popular. They come out of Court Kings in basketball. So just a clean blank, just like the description, white canvas background. They kind of do this artistic rendering of the player. I had a Mickey Mantle of this for a little while, and I sold it at the National. But these just look really cool. This is one of the few insert sets that my wife actually thinks is cool. It's like this and Color Blast, and that's it. And everything else she thinks is stupid. So I guess maybe that's part of it, me just trying to hook her into sports cards a little bit. But
I think
what do you guys think of this? Have you seen blank slates before? Are you familiar with these?
I know them in other sports. I've never seen this card before. It's pretty cool.
They're sneaky. I mean, they kind of carry decent value as like a unlicensed insert in baseball. You don't see them around a lot, but I track them on eBay and they always sell for more than I'm hoping they will. But this is definitely under the $250 threshold.
Awesome. Looks great.
Yeah, this is the non-rookie Lance.
Okay, does that mean I'm next?
You are next, sir.
Don't show the one I just shared, Lance. That's going to be my last pick because the pick I'm going to take has to happen. It's the 2018 Topps Update Gold. And honestly, I'm not happy with the gold parallel. In some cases, people might prefer that as more of the iconic card because it's been around since 2001. It's the oldest parallel here. So I'm actually cool with that being my very last flagship parallel pick. So I just shared that one, Lance. Not that one. That's not the card, Lance. Not the card.
Scott can't stop sharing this horrendous.
I actually considered gold over clear, to be honest, because it's so classic and it's just an original color and not much else is. Black from 2003, kind of close, not as old as the gold, especially if you were to go back before they started numbering it. Yeah. So I like it. And, but I know I had to pick clear so you could pump it because you own the Mookie, Scott. So
one of the best clears out there.
See, normally I don't necessarily love the Father's Day powder blue, but that year, that one to me looks really good too. And it's kind of a color match with his Nationals jersey. So I think the powder blue would have been a decent selection too, but the gold you can't really go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my rookie parallel from 2018 Topps Update. The last pick that I have, I'm actually pretty excited about, and I may even buy it tonight because I like it. It's under $250. But that card, once Lance is ready, I'll let him pull it up really fast, is going to be the 2020 Topps Stadium Club on-card autograph. The reason I like this card is because this is the game-winning hit against Josh Hader in the wild card game. So, oh yeah, that was Jeff's team. How did that was rough. That's when he sent Trent Grisham to San Diego. Didn't care about him anymore. But yeah, so I think this is one of his coolest cards, actually. Him celebrating after he got tagged out because he rounded second too far when they threw behind and not in front of them to try to get the run at the plate. But yeah, it's actually a pretty cool card, really historical. It got them into the playoffs because they were a wild card team, winner take all type game. So that is my last pick of my non-rookie card.
What does that one go for, Scott?
Roughly? It's $250 listed on eBay right now for $250. It'll probably be gone tonight because I might buy it. So
even if Grisham fields that cleanly,
2 runs scored, right?
Yeah, I think it's still a tie.
Yeah.
So either way, I mean, the momentum's going to the Nationals. So like, if you're Grisham, you should be able to live with yourself a few years later. Maybe not for the for 2022, 2023, but
How do you feel about Grisham as a Brewers fan, Jeff?
Oh, I like him. I mean, he's a great defender. It was just a rough play. Yeah, it also tied the game.
Yeah, you know who should love Trent Grisham is Josh Hader, who gave up that hit, but gets no flack for it. Instead, we all blame Trent Grisham for not hitting the ball. But I mean, Hader choked that win away pretty bad.
He did. Yeah. It's a great point.
There's some serious spin on that ball too. Like they did not take a regular bounce, and maybe that's also Hader's doing.
Great, yeah, but that wraps up my draft. So I'm pretty content with it.
Here we go. My last pick is my rookie base, which I'm assuming includes the rookie debuts, I hope.
Yep.
I'm going with the rookie debut Topps Chrome update. Great shot. Great image. Not much else to say about it other than nice that it comes with all the parallels.
Did he have a home run in his debut, or was that the second game?
I don't know the answer to that question. I know he hit one early.
I'll look real quick.
While we're looking, I just want to. Am I the last to pick a rookie base? Oh no,
no. But I mean,
Phil has it, so okay, I won't do that.
Well, I mean, you have to. You only have one pick.
No, he was going to table talk him.
I got
the guy. Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, you can table talk if Phil's the last. Well, you don't want to, just in case.
All right, I don't want to steal his thunder in case he chooses it.
Okay.
As mentioned, it doesn't have a lot of great rookie images, so I'm going to go with, for my rookie base, an image we've already seen. It is the Topps Heritage rookie, him sitting on the bench in the dugout. I like the Heritage set. Besides the flagship and chrome, to me, it's got the most cachet, I guess you might say. And so I feel like with the other images, it kind of goes in hand with the ones I have. So I'm happy with that. I love Ty's pick right before mine, but with what I'm left with, I'm going to go with this.
I think it's a good pick. I really do. I think that's his best non-flagship card. I think it's a really good choice.
Yeah,
thank you.
I would agree with that for sure.
There's a black on eBay that's been tempting me for a while. So
that
black.
And Topps Fire.
Topps Fire.
Do we really get all the parallels with this pick? Because it would change my pick.
I mean, hypothetically.
Yeah, I would. Like I wasn't really thinking about that.
I wouldn't
all
bank
the parallels. Oh, we get the platinum too.
Get them all.
All right.
Or anything else to add on the Heritage?
Nah. Cool card. I actually like it a lot, but tons of them are made from a great set with Acuna and Shohei, which is pretty cool. So, but yeah, it's definitely the second best outside of flagship to me.
All right, so I'm down to my image variation. Soto has a lot of cool shots. One thing that's really fun, if you're into image variations, like I know some of us are, when a team wins the World Series, frequently the next year, there will be a lot of great images. And we have seen in this already 2 bat drop images. So I'm going to add another sort of World Series image. I'm going to go with this 2020 Stadium Club image variation, SP, SSP. I'm not sure which one they call it. But hold on, let me get this into the chat here. If you're a fan of a team and they win the World Series, this is exactly the card that you want to collect the following year. It is framed perfectly. I don't really know what else we can say. As soon as I wish there was a Brave shot exactly like this, but in 2022. But it's good. You can see the trophy and you can see what they are. It's got the sign in front of him. Some teammates around him. He's giving a speech. It's just a really hard card. Yeah.
This actually, just so you know, Chris, this was my next pick after I had number 1, the Gatorade bath, and then it was tied for this and the opening day. So I think that's a great pick with your last pick of the draft.
Yeah, the opening day one is really cool, obviously. But yeah, this one is it's a very few gems of this card. And I know in 2020 Topps Update, there's also an SSP, but it's from a different angle and you can't read the sign as well. This one is definitely the best kind of World Series parade image for Soto.
Great choice. Awesome. Well, that brings us home to the last pick of the draft is going to be Filmington base card.
Yeah, so I could have gone in many different directions here. I was first leaning that actually Topps Archives, because I think it was the first Soto rookie came in Archives. I think it was right around like August 13th, 2018, which was actually pretty early versus a lot of his other sets that came out much later. But I'm not going in that direction. I also considered the update paper debut, but I don't believe that we get all the parallels when we choose this rookie base card, so I'm not choosing that.
We do. I don't know if we do or not.
Yeah.
Is that on the rules?
I mean, technically you do, but we all do, right? So
yeah.
Ty got the superfractor. I got a superfractor. Technically you do.
The super.
I mean, it really changes things if you.
Chris got it. I mean, Jeff got a superfractor too.
Yeah, it doesn't really. I never really understood the logic behind saying we get all the. I think we just get the base card.
Yeah, you get the card.
Or else we would have chosen this with our like first pick and not our last pick. But I even considered Panini Chronicles as the subset Panini Prism in there. I like that, but I wasn't going to pick 2 pajama cards in one draft because that'd be silly. So I'm going with Bowman's Best. It's a chromium card. It's nice. It's classic. It's sweet.
I think it's a good pick.
Like it as much. No, you don't like it. You like the other pose better.
Well, I do like the other pose better. But I think it's a great pick.
Like I feel like if I chose Topps Archives here, it would have like destroyed my whole draft. So I had to go with something like decent. Oh, that's actually a refractor. But yeah, the base version of that. But I get the refractor.
Yeah. Phil, I had this as my next highest available base card as well on my little pre-draft list. So it
makes me feel better, but Jeff did not. So
yeah, Jeff didn't move. His face hasn't changed.
Jeff's not impressed.
Jeff's not impressed.
I was thinking Phil was going to go for the Topps Gallery, which
I was going to make a joke, but I forgot. Yeah, the Topps Gallery pose.
Yes,
that's funny.
Bring
up the Topps Gallery.
All right.
Oh, never mind. It's hard to do that. Just kidding.
All right.
There we
that
go.
is the wrap up. So let's go over each person's picks. Let's start with the top number 1 pick. I had for my rookie card the Topps Chrome update, and for my rookie autograph, I had the Bowman's Best Performers. And then for my image variation, I had the Gatorade Bath, followed by one of the longest running flagship parallel in the gold. And then lastly, I had the Stadium Club 2020 Topps Chrome autograph showing when he walked off. Well, didn't walk off. It was in the 8th inning technically. But yeah.
Nice. Great.
Then we have Ty. Ty, you want to recap yours?
Yep. I've got the rookie debut Chrome, update Chrome. And then we've got the Bowman's Best of 2018 autograph. And the opening day 2020 Topps opening day short print image variation at toss. The Independence Day parallel from 2018 Topps update. And finally, the Dark Horse 2022 Diamond Kings blank slate insert.
Awesome. Good choices. So for mine, I've got the Heritage base rookie sitting in the dugout, classic. For the rookie autograph, I went a little away from what I usually do and go with Topps Triple Threads because I do want that on-card auto, and it's a pretty cool image of him looking up. Variation, his non-Gatorade Bath short print variation, and that is the hands on hips in the dugout. Black parallel, 2018 black parallels really stand out to me, and so I'm glad to get this Soto in the group. And finally, my favorite Soto image of him waiting at the plate, 2019 Stadium Club Chrome.
Cool. All right. That leaves us with Chris.
Okay, so my rookie base card is the Topps update flagship card. This is what is the PSA 10 pop on this? It's got to be like approaching or exceeding 25,000. But it's just a classic, good looking card. And as far as base cards go, there's really only one that I think is better. For the auto, I went with Topps Heritage. It's on card. The red ink is probably his best rookie auto, unless you're a Dynasty fan. Fantastic card. For my image variation, Stadium Club 2020 World Series Parade. I don't think I need any more discussion. Rookie parallel, the camo is numbered to 25. Black and Indy are definitely the main choices here, but I was pretty happy. I'll take camo at 25. And yeah, my non-rookie is the famous Soto Shuffle. Get an auto out there if you can, fellow collectors.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Phil, wrap us up.
All right. We are going with, for my base card, a 2018 Bowman's Best. For the rookie autograph, there's a clear top 2, in my opinion. And interestingly, the Topps Chrome update autograph wasn't even selected by any of us. But I went with the Dynasty there, RPA. Pick number 3, I went with what should be a transcendent short print of Juan Soto Pacheco, and that is the bat drop from 2020 Topps Chrome. With my paper update parallel, I went with the clear hobby exclusive. And then with the last pick, 3-color patch, under $250, flawless, second year. Put it in the bank. I won.
All right. Let us know in the comments who you think had the best draft overall. And other than that, we will see you in the next video.